So I'm going to start with an introduction. So I'm going to take you into a bit about worldwide scholarships. So as worldwide scholarships, what our program does is it offers students the opportunity to enhance their gifts in universities, colleges, and high schools that offer scholarship funding and financial aid for their talents in arts, sports, and academics. The objective is to link your talent with an opportunity through the 3,000 universities that we are in connection with all around the world. Some institutions give scholarship opportunities, some don't. The level of scholarship also depends on the different universities. So let's talk about what a scholarship does cover and what it doesn't cover, okay? So for sports, when there's a sports scholarship covers some or all of the following expenses. And I think it's very important for me to explain now that a scholarship opportunity is not 100% funding in all cases. Sometimes it is partial funding. And in very rare cases, is it 100%. Our job is to go ahead and put together the different processes in order to assist you in linking up. But obviously the first process is for us to make sure that you're of the right level first. Okay, so what does a sports scholarship cover? Sports scholarships cover some or all of the following expenses. World-class training equipment sponsored by top brands, world-class coaching with professionals and support staff, world-class training facilities and rehabilitation, room and board, student meal plan, academic books, and tutoring and services. Where a student is strong academically, a scholarship would then cover world-class professors and academic support staff, world-class facilities and laboratories, room and board, student meal plan, academic books, and tutoring services. So now within worldwide scholarships, we've got different programs. So depending on your age at this time, we would then subscribe you to one of our programs, okay? So on the Senior Achievement Program, again, from year 10 till high school graduation. And the objectives here are to link the student with university opportunities. Then you've got the Junior College Placement Program. Where the Junior College Placement Program comes in is if a student is not very good with their academics, then we would then try to link them with a junior college, which is a 2-year university overseas. After they've completed the 2-year university, they'll be able to transfer across to another institution. Then number 6, we've got the University Transfer Program, which is from year 1 through 5 in university, whereby a university student would then be transferred to a university, another university. Say you start or you're in university now in South Africa or in another country, you'd then be transferred. Now I'm going to take you through the services that we do offer. Now, the services offered are based on 2 different packages that we offer as a program. The first one is the gold package, and the second one is the silver package. So after this phone call, the objective between us is for you to choose which package you would like us in terms of services. All the packages take us towards getting you an opportunity, but there is a bunch of administrative work that still needs to be done on behalf of you in being able to link you with the opportunities. So I'm going to explain each of the line items. As you can see on the gold, it covers all these services, and on the silver, it only covers a few. And then the other ones, you know, would be done by the client or yourselves, okay? So first box is custom WWS CV or portfolio. our administrators put together a portfolio and a CV for you online, which is then distributed to over 1,500 institutions worldwide. Then we've got worldwide university matching based on your budget, degree, talent, and preferred environment. So what is very important for you to understand is we need to understand, those kind of parameters in order to help you with knowing which university you're going to study in, whether it's based on your degree, the the talent that you have, or the preferred environment that you would want to study in. Then we've got direct promotion of your information and professional portfolio marketing to the university. So depending on the university, we would then connect you with those. Then we've got international communication that goes on between us and institutions. Our team is with you live support 6 days a week. Then we've also got academic advising and career counseling. We're going to have to take a closer look at some of your academics to ensure that you've got what it takes from an academic point of view, because I just showed you the programs before. Maybe you need to go through a junior college program, or you need to go straight into the university program. Then we have the SAT or ACT. Now this depends again on which universities we link you with. Now some universities require the ACT or SAT test. The SAT test being you need to have maths and an English test. It's for the United States, very, very important test. And we would need to register you for that depending on when you yourself will be going to university. Then if English is not your first language, then there's a language test that is needed, an essay writing based on your registration. We also need to register you for the education governing bodies and clearing houses. So you've got the NCAA institutions as well as the NAIA institutions. NAIA institutions are universities that are easier from an academic point of view to get into. NAIA universities, there are about 500 universities in the NAIA, and in the NCAA, there's 1,200 universities. Then we have to look at university and college applications and registrations. With the university, college, and applications and registrations, again, this is for the payment for college applications and registrations. Then we've got university funding, consultation, and advising. Depending on when and where the institution is interested in you, we would sit with you as a family and determine whether or not we would then choose which opportunities that would have come up. So if there's 5 universities, 3 of them are giving you 20% scholarship, the rest are giving you 50%, or one gives you 100%, we may say to you as a family, do not take the one that's 100%, because we feel that the university that is giving you 40% or 50% is a better university and probably a better opportunity for you and your family. We also provide visa process advising. We don't do the visa itself. However, we do give you the paperwork that you need to get your visa. And then professionally highlighted or edited videos. Some clients have those themselves, but what is very, very important is we need to put together a video of you playing your sport so that we are able to distribute that as part of your portfolio. So video footage is very critical. Some of you may already have them, some of you may not have them, okay? So the services offered in our Junior Achievement Program is, now it's only the custom, so this is someone who is not in grade 12. You would then go into the Junior Achievement Program. So custom WWS CV and assessment and portfolio, live support 5 days a week, termly academic advising, yearly career and subject consultation to make sure that your grades are up to scratch. Again, professionally highlighted or edited video of your gifts and your talent, as well as a video of yourself giving an interview. then monthly educational tutorials and masterclasses from professionals in the industry. Additional services, again, would be tutoring. Say you need tutoring on the SAT or ACT, personal coaching in your arts or your sports, and then university academy and educational tours. Some of our students will go on a tour to Italy or to the United States in order to learn and get better in their sport. Again, the tour is a great opportunity for you to experience and see the world. So now let me go into the costs. The costs for the gold package is 30,000 Rand. The cost for the silver package is 15,000 Rand. So what we would need for you to do is at the end of the call, we need to know which package you would be interested in based on the services. Obviously, we as a company recommend the gold package because then we do all the work and that you don't have to kind of figure it all out yourself. And then any additional expenses that you may need to consider is when it's time to go to university, you need to look at your flights, the visas you need to look at, college and university application fees as well. Usually we work between 1 and 3 university applications. Then your SATs, the tests, and then the educational bodies as well need to be considered. And then some universities require that you have insurance, and that insurance you'd need to look at. With WWS, we have payment plans because obviously Corona has hit a lot of us, and we are not aware of that. So we've got payment plan options for that usually fit everybody in terms of, you know, we have an 11-month payment schedule, we've got a 6-month payment schedule, and we've got a 3-month payment schedule. If you pay everything up front for whichever plan you are on, you do get a 10% discount. And this is an interview.
Now, South African athlete Renate Fantonda is on her way to the United States of America to find a university to enroll in and further her athletics and academic ambitions. So far, Renate has around 70 full scholarships to choose from. She's in high demand, and that's because she's competed at the IAAF World Youth Championships and the Commonwealth Youth Championships. Renate, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Simon.
Right, so it looks like you're US bound for the collegiate system there. Are you more impressed with how they sort out their athletes?
Actually, the motivation to go to the US is more about my ambition to go overseas. I love South Africa, but I have a passion to travel and meet new people and also try different types of training also. I like working with a lot of coaches and then try and mix it up and see what kind of magic potion works for me as an individual athlete.
Right, so we must stress that you're not just snubbing South Africa. It is also based on academic prowess. It's not the kind of opportunity open to everyone. So yeah, being good at school is paying off for you, isn't it?
Yes, it's actually quite tough. I'm in matric now, so the academics this year is very important. So actually, this year I decided to just maintain my athletics performance and focus a bit more on the academics because, I mean, matric is really important.
Right, well, we've had South African athletes, particularly swimmers, going over to the US to compete there before. They kind of disappear for a while. Is that your plan as well? And then come back in an Olympic year and wow everyone?
I actually have a lot of friends that went overseas to the USA last year. And I think the thing is that it takes a little bit of time to just adapt to the new surroundings and adapt to the new coach and just get used to the new environment. So I think I'm also going to just, when I go to the USA, I'm going to start training immediately and try and perform at my best.
Right. Well, the organization you're affiliated with, the Worldwide Scholarships Group, they put you out there and minimum 70 responses came back. Do you know where you're going in the US? Because it's a big place, isn't it?
It's so big, like most of the universities I didn't even know existed. So I had to look up a lot of the universities. But at the moment, 2 of my I think two of the universities that I'm most positive about. One is in Kentucky, and the other one is in the state of Nebraska.
Right, and where are you leaning towards? Because I know Nebraska, not much goes on there, so there's a lot to focus. You can focus on your athletics in the cornfields, isn't that right?
Actually, some of the things that I'm looking at the university is definitely the coaches. So I'm really excited to meet the coaches in person and talk to them about how does their training program work.
Right.
And then another thing is also meet the people of the university, because I'm a people person and I want to see if they work with me. And also, obviously, of course, the best scholarship, which university can give me the best scholarship.
Right, well, you've had international exposure. That must be part of your plan as well, to keep that going. Have you informed everyone in South Africa that you will be across these in case they select a team without you in it?
I think most of the people know.
Yeah.
I've already told them that I'm going to America, but it depends on my performance. If I perform well enough, then they can't miss me, then they have to take me. But if I don't perform well enough, then they'll take someone else. So it depends on my performance.
Right, well, in a week's time, you're off, and you've narrowed it down to about 5 choices. Is that right?
Yes, that's true.
Right, so you're crisscrossing the states to go and see them and have them sell the place to you. Is that right?
Yes, I just want to know as much as possible from the universities. And I think it's very important to meet the people in person and also see the university, not just like looking at photos or videos.
Well, talk about you. Do you know about the American collegiate system and the sporting excellence and how they go about things? Is that what impressed you about taking this role, this particular path as an athlete?
It's definitely one of the things that attracted me and kind of motivated me to do it, because I know athletics in America, it's more like a team sport. I know that the universities, they compete as a team. All the points like go together, and then they say, okay, which university is the best? Like when you're here in South Africa, it's more individual.
Yes.
So I'm excited, and also you have a team working with you to help you manage your classes and your time when you compete, your competitions. Where in South Africa, you're kind of solo, you just kind of have to do your studying and your athletics training all together, where in the USA, they manage it for you. They try and help you with your timing and everything.
Well, Renata, we wish you the best of luck with this endeavor of yours, and we hope everything goes swimmingly, and we expect to see your name coming up at Tokyo 2020.
Thank you so much, Simon.
We also, on the academic side, Sarah Jane went to a top Ivy League school. So just for you guys to know that we're also handling arts, academic, and sports.
Exclusive.